Hi guys, it is C and today we are back playing Megastore Simulator. I am so excited to be hopping back into this today, and as always I do hope that you are having an amazing day or evening. If you are new to the channel, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button, and guys, if you're enjoying the content, if you would like the video, I would truly appreciate it. I forgot I did this for the thumbnail. Oh my goodness. Let me just move these shelves back. And while I have these kind of move, I think I'm going to... Let's do something like this because I'm going to need more shelves. So we're just going to do something like this for now. We'll get it sorted out later. That's not even at all. Oh my goodness. I'm like, we'll get it sorted out later as I'm trying to get this perfect. But we are not going to spend a lot of time doing anything beyond getting in the new licenses. We're going to be a little ambitious and try to get in 5 grocery licenses per episode for the next 2 episodes. So we will see, like today's episode and then the next one. We will see if we can achieve it. I do want to, just in case you guys did not see the last episode, show you guys the way our store is looking currently. The shelves were not like that before. They were lined up here, but again, we will be adding in some more shelves. But I think our store, guys, is looking really, really good. Before I brought you guys in, I did go through and set everything up. We're slowly getting through these racks. We have a nice... Yeah, all of these back here are completely filled up, and then we have a lot more to fill up. This pallet here is that additional excess tissue that we ordered, so that just stays there. I did not do the pricing. That's the only thing I did not do, and frankly, guys, I just don't really feel like it. So eventually we'll get to it. It's not me forgetting, it's me just not wanting to, honestly, and that's a-okay. But let's go. Already clicking the wrong things. Let's go shopping. Let's go licenses in the grocery department. What am I doing? And let's just start getting in more products. So product license 15 for $2,600. Let's do it. And then let's scroll down, and with that we're gonna have tuna, sugar, bottled soda, and cat food. What am I doing? I need these to be pallets. Let me just delete all of that and let's try that again. Fill pallet, fill, there we go. This is what happens when I'm playing too many games at one time in rotation. There we go. Speaking of other games that we're playing, we are starting a series, what is it called? Corner Shop Night Shift, guys. That game, I'm really enjoying it. It is different than what we typically play, with it being a horror genre, but I really just love the core of the game. So if you guys are enjoying that, please let me know. That way, I know if we should continue it or not. And then of course we are still playing Retro Rewind, which that game, guys, I am just obsessed. So we are going to play it either way. I just cannot get over that game right now. So let's see. We have one more item. Oh, these are... Okay, I thought that was weird. I was like, I thought there was only 4 items. I ordered some shelves in the last one. I guess that is odd that the game allowed me to order things to that dock. Maybe I still had it in my cart? I don't know. That was odd. I thought I guess not. I thought I brought those shelves out here at the end of the last one. But let's go ahead and get in these new products. I may actually grab a couple of these shelves and go ahead and get that set up. And then I do want to try to get in a few more expansions. I don't really think we need it at this point, but I want to get to the point where we expand the downstairs. So with that, we do have to spend the money expanding the upstairs. And let's get these placed.
love that freshly baked smoothie.
Oh my goodness. I wish there was a nice grid just to line this up a bit better. And cat food, I may have to, maybe not today, guys, because we need to get in a lot of items, but we are going to get things organized a bit better. And we're going to go market plus 10%, and that's a-okay. And then let's get in the other 3 products, and then we'll get in a second license for the day. There we go. And I have tuna, which I can put... I guess it doesn't really matter if we're going to be organizing these either way, but let's just put you here. And then we have a sugar that we're going to put here, I guess. Yeah. I love how I'm literally saying, oh, it doesn't matter. And it does matter a little bit. But let's get the soda placed. And market plus 10%. There we go. And let us get in another license. We're just going to hope... Oop, I did that wrong. That's okay. There we go. And let's hop on the computer. Let's go shopping, licenses, and we are just going to keep on going. So product license 16 for $2,800. And with that, we are going to be getting in coffee, dishwasher tablets, mayo, powdered sugar, and salt. Perfect. We'll send that to dock 3. While that is coming, let me grab the last 2 shelves, I think. Yes. And let's get these placed, and then we'll get the rest of the items. Excuse me. Oop, that is not... That means that is completely crooked. Oh my goodness. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. That's fine. And then let's grab these new products. Get this thrown away. There we go. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Something I was thinking about, guys. So the dev did post kind of like the future of the game, what he's planning on bringing to the game. And one thing was cold storage. And with me kind of like just randomly putting things, like at first we started off with good intentions. Everything was nicely organized. And now I'm kind of like, I don't care anymore. With that though, I'm nervous once we do get that update. Because I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I mean, that's probably a ways away. So I don't even know where we'll be with the game, or if we would just at that point start over. I honestly have no clue. So I don't want to worry too much about something that may not be happening for a while. But it was something I thought about. Like, I might be setting myself up for failure if that comes soon and we have to kind of figure out where all of the cold storage items are. But let's just unload this. We have salt, which will go right here.
This looks a little stale. I hope I'm wrong.
And let's get that priced. Perfect. Dishwasher tablets can go underneath this bleach. powdered sugar. And get that price. Perfect. And then let's get in the last 2 boxes, and then we will get in another license. And there we go. Just trying to get in as much as we can, and then we'll focus on the expansions and such. So this is coffee and mayo. Well, I'll just, I guess, right underneath the cat food. Yeah. Again, guys, once we get everything placed, we'll get it organized, I promise. And then mayo will go here. There we go. Perfect. And then let's hop on the computer and see what is next. So management, nope. I don't know why I always want to click that.
This looks a little stale.
Shopping licenses, and then product license 17 for $3,000. Let's go ahead and purchase that. And with that, we have a freezer item, shelf. So beefsteak, wrap bread, creamy bun, ketchup, which is a shelf item, and then yogurt, which is a fridge item. And I think we have space for all of those. We may actually need another shelf. So let's go ahead and just purchase some more. I'm going to purchase 4 more. And we'll send that to Dock 3. And then what I think I want to do is go ahead and purchase an expansion. So upper floor, yes. So let's spend $12,000 to purchase the expansion for the upper floor. But we will also spend $13,000 to expand the ground floor. Let's do it. Okay. And with that, okay, there we go. So we now have another entrance, and we have this space over here. So I think what I want to do is, can I just put you right here? Oh, no. I can put you there though. Okay. So all the vending machines will be outside. I will get things painted and such. I may just worry about that later. For now, I'm going to move these yet again, just to put something over there. I don't know what we'll put over here until we get another expansion, but I just wanted to start expanding the bottom floor. And then, yeah, that's fine. Well, I'll say, I forget about this vending machine. We'll keep this one in here with the plushies and such like that. That's fine. And then let's get in the other products. I guess I'll start lining them up in the middle. I feel like we're going to run out of room though. We'll find room. I can also line them up back here. The issue is once I start placing them, I guess I can put one here. Once I start placing them on the pallet racks, it's hard to navigate if you have... Okay, I can put 2 right here. But yeah, if you have them like too close together, it's just hard to navigate. So I have to remember I have 1, 2, 3, and then let's go 4 and then 5. And then I am going to grab our racks. I think I'm just going to grab the entire thing off of here. Let's get this dropped off into the store, and then we'll get in the products, and then we'll go to the next day. But we're doing really well, guys. This is what happens when I can just focus and not get completely distracted. No scroll brain right now, which is amazing. But let's get the new products. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't think the 5th one will fit. No. And I think that's all that came in. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. So let's drop this off. And then we have a ketchup, which we can put right here underneath the mayo. Perfect. Get that price. There we go. Beef steak, which we'll put here. Creamy bun, which are Twinkies, it looks like. I guess we did not need... I kind of forgot about these shelves here. Let's just start putting these here. Guys, for a while, I was obsessed with Twinkies. I kind of go through where I hyperfixate on certain foods, and for a really long time, oh, I want this yogurt together. I really was like obsessed with Twinkies. Let's see. I am, guys, I was almost tempted to move the yogurt, but we are going to resist. I'm going to get everything. I'm going to get the licenses, and then we'll see how much time we have to start organizing. But again, it may just make more sense, honestly, to do it at the very end once we have all the products. So I will try my best to resist. I guess I didn't really need to grab this for one product, but that's okay. And then we have bread, which we'll just put here. And there we go. And then let's just go to the next day. And I am going to go ahead and open. Let's take a look at the computer to see what we need for the store. And then we'll get in the last 2 licenses for the day. So we need some pink donuts. Anything else for the bakery? Looking good. What about toy and candy? We need some plushies. Grocery, how are we doing? Doing good. Okay. All of the newer items we definitely should have. What about clothing? This is where we start seeing a lot of zeros. Yep. Okay, so that just needs to be stocked up, which, speaking of, I need to take a look at our employees, because I want to make sure the fastest employees are working in the clothing department, because we have so much to stock. Okay, we need a lot, so that they just need to stock up, which is fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going. So I'm sending that to Doc 1. And then let's continue electronics. We need some smartphones. Maybe let's get like 4 of those. We can afford it. Music. Make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're starting to run out of money. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to go collect the money from our vending machines. Yeah, okay. Let's go collect our money, and then we will buy the last of these items. And then while we're waiting on money to come in, depending on how much we have left over, we may have to put a temporary pause on getting in the licenses. Let's see how much money we have in our vending machines. Okay, so we have enough at least to get the next one. So let's go shopping. We'll go and go ahead and send that to Doc 2. And then let's go grocery licenses. And for $3,200, we won't have much left over. We are going to get product license 18. Perfect. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then we need 3,400 for that last license, which I'm sure we will definitely have by the end of this episode. And then let's get in. We have wet wipes, shampoo, men's shampoo, fish sticks, and jam. We need just a little bit more money, and then we'll send that to Doc 3.
Perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
Come on, game. Just a tad bit more. Taking a quick sip of water. There we go. Perfect. And then while we're waiting on that, I'm actually going to decorations. Let's grab our floor. Oh, we already have it for upstairs. Let's get that painted. Let's take a look at it, actually. How is that expansion? Okay, so it just goes further back this way, which is perfect. So I think what I may do is actually grab the sports. I think it's the sports that we have down there still, and move that upstairs and have our downstairs just be kind of the grocery, bakery, toy, candy. And I guess electronics can stay right there. That's fine. And, oh, clicking the wrong things. Let's go management. Let's grab. I kind of want to try a different floor, but for now, we'll stick with what we're currently doing. Ooh, I don't know why I did that. I don't really love this checkered floor. I loved it at first, and now I'm not loving it so much anymore. And then for that wall, let's maybe just go... I keep clicking the wrong thing. Let's maybe just paint it just green. And you guys may be thinking, see, you're getting distracted, but I'm going to get the product in. I just wanted to make a little bit more money so that as soon as all of those are placed, we can order, we can unlock that last license for today's episode. Uh-oh. Come on, let me get that painted. There we go. And then let's go upstairs and get this painted really quickly. And then we'll get in those products. I'm so glad this does not cost money. Like, it costs money to buy the paint the first time, and then it is free to paint, which I appreciate. So let's just go ahead and grab our new products. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And it really is not. I'm so surprised. Like, I thought this was going to take me a lot longer. You know, granted, we still have one license to unlock, but really, if we were being super ambitious, we could honestly get in all of the licenses. I don't know if we have the money to do that at this point, because I did spend a bunch for the expansions that we really did not need, but I was just super curious. I've been wanting to start expanding the ground floor, so it was money well spent in my eyes. But yeah, if we definitely could have completely maxed out the grocery. So that's 1, 2. It's hard to tell. Okay, I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we should just have 1 left. Yes, okay. I just want to make sure we're not skipping any of the products. And then where is my... Oh, I didn't paint that wall. I think I still have green selected. I do. Perfect. Where is my dolly? Is it down here? Yes. Okay. Or hand truck. And then let's get in the new product. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay. And then we just have one left. Okay. I was making sure it didn't grab from the pallet from behind. And then we have jam, which we'll put right here underneath this bread. Oh, there we go. And men's shampoo and then regular shampoo we'll put over here. Perfect. And we have wet wipes, which we'll put here. Yeah, this is fine.
It looks freshly baked.
There we go. Let's pick up our empty boxes. Again, I don't have to do this. We could just at the end grab the trash can, but I'm already heading this way with my hand truck, so it's just easier for me. And then we have one last product. I don't know why it was giving me trouble trying to grab that. I think that's Granny I just saw. Hi, Granny. Oh my goodness. And we have fish sticks will go into... I don't really... Oh, I should have it here. Let's put these here, and then I'm going to move some things around. I know, guys. It's okay, though. Oh, it's full. I don't love that. Shoot. Okay. Because what I wanted to do was move down this ice cream. Okay, let me go grab a box. It's just me not wanting to. I just didn't want to try to find the box to... Let me put that in there. Let me see. Which box do I need? Maybe the square box? Medium box. Okay, let me put this here just in case. And let's grab a medium box. And I'm just going to move the ice cream. I'm going to move this one. There we go. And then we'll put that there. Okay, so I don't really love that being split up like that, but it's okay. And let me put my empty boxes back so I don't accidentally throw them away. They do come in handy. And again, Trish is the one that gave me that tip, and I do appreciate that because I would not think to leave empty boxes around like that. And then let's go ahead and get in our last license for this episode, not for the department, but let's go licenses, and we are going to, for 3,400, get in product license 19. And then we have 1, 2, let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Okay. And with that, we have canned peas, coconut shampoo, more dishwasher tablets, well, a different type of dishwasher tablets, and powdered sugar. So we will get that purchase. That is 4 products. Perfect. And what am I doing with this? I'm grabbing the wrong thing. So let's put this here. Let's grab this. I think I need to actually close this so our products will actually come in. There we go. And while we're waiting on that, I am going to go getting not a little distracted because it's not going to take me long, but I want to start moving these shelves upstairs. We'll get the sports move upstairs, and you guys will have to let me know which department we should focus on next. I am thinking toy and candy, just so that we can kind of finish out the downstairs, and then we start working on the sports and music. You guys will have to let me know if that's a good plan. Also, we are supposed to still be getting in some new departments soon, so we'll have to kind of see if we end up getting an update before we, before we start working on a new department. And if so, of course, we may just focus on the new department, depending on what we get. Let's see. The one good thing about having a few games in rotation right now, I shouldn't be playing this too far ahead. So once we do get that update, I should be able to get the next episode recorded and, out for you guys. And I think I'm just going to line it all up on this back wall. So is our next expansion, is it, I guess I'll leave it an element of surprise. But I'm just curious if this wall goes down. I guess it wouldn't. Structurally, that doesn't make sense. So I don't really, maybe this pushes back, or I guess it will be this side actually. That would make a lot more sense. So once we start opening up this area, we may change the way we have our self-checkouts as well. But for now, I'm just going to leave them as they are. And then let's actually get in the last 4 products for today. And off camera, there's going to be a lot of work for me to do. That's the part that's like, it doesn't really, it's not that hard to do. It's just kind of time consuming. I know that there is, I don't know how it works though, but there is a robot in game that I think places the pallets for you. We'll have to see. It's a certain expansion. I'm sure we're ways away from that, guys. And I'm sure it's super expensive as well. So, but I do want to see what that is. Yeah, I'm going to have a hard time navigating, getting everything placed. Let me make sure to close that. Okay, so there's all of that. Let's get that out of the way. And then let's grab one. Uh-oh. 2, 3. I think 4. I think it was the peas. Oh, goodness. Let us see. So coconut shampoo, I know for sure is new. We'll put this here. Get that priced. And then canned peas, I'm pretty sure is new as well. Yes. Powdered sugar, we can put right here underneath this sugar. Perfect. And then we have dishwasher tablets, which we'll put here. That worked out perfectly. Okay. There we go. And then let's just tidy up just a little bit. Okay, so that did not take as long as I thought it would. Maybe let's straighten up our shelves just a little bit. Again, I do wish there was some sort of, I guess we could have, instead of me trying to put a break in there, what if we just bring it together? Okay, I don't hate this. And then we could maybe even put in another row here. I think I'm not going to... How do I pack this back up? F. Okay. I think I'm not going to place them yet just because for the thumbnail, I don't want there to be like a randomly placed shelves right here. But let us... They're still working just a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the next day. We're going to go ahead and open, and then let us see what we need to order. So we definitely, in the next one, we will finish out the grocery department, which is exciting. And then, yeah, I think the next thing that we focus on is toy and candy, guys. So all of that is good. I'm just kind of quickly scrolling through the grocery because for the most part, I think most of these items should be good since we just recently purchased them. And then clothing, this is where we start seeing all those zeros. So that's just, again, I feel like those sunset shorts were like yesterday, they were needing to be stocked. So all of these, we have the pallets just for whatever reason. They are not stocking them yet. So we will take a look at our employees. There are a few items we do need to purchase, which we have the money, thankfully. And let's see. Okay, so why is... This should not be here. So we have soda and tuna in the clothing department. That shouldn't be there. I'm sure that will be changed. But I was like, wait, soda? Where did that come from? Let's go ahead and send that to Doc 1. And let's take a look at electronics, which hopefully we're good because these are pricey. Music. We need some guitars. It is okay, ma'am. It is a-okay. Sports. It is so nice, though, being able to just hit fill pallet and feel confident about spending that money because we're making so much of it right now. Okay, so, and then I will send this to Doc 2, and then I want to look at management. Oh, we can hire a new employee, guys. So I keep going back and forth. I do think we need another unloader. So I think that is, I keep saying I think. I know that's what we're going to spend the money on right now, guys. And we are just going to have her joining the crew. If I had a lot more time, guys, where I could let them fully at the end of the night unload everything, restock everything before going to the next day, I do think it's so easy to manage with just one unloader. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time. So I need to just have it be the most efficient it can be. And I think 2 unloaders is the way to go. So once we do have that next capacity slot for another unloader, we will do that. But let me go and manage our restockers. And let's just take a look at our employees. So work speed, Patricia right now is kind of our fastest. So Patricia, which Fragrance actually pointed out as well, she's like the lady in the sports store, or she said something sports. I don't know exactly the wording. So thank you for that. So I do think that Patricia, you are going to switch to clothing, and then let me see who's going to take your spot though, because 102, 116. Oh, yeah. Justin, you... Actually, let me see if we do we have someone better that we can hire? Not really. 95, 108. That's still not going to really... Let me see. Oh, actually, and you're cheaper. So I'm going to just straight up fire Justin. And your early shift, yes, I'm going to fire you. Hiring, I'm going to hire Kaylee. And you're going to go to sports. And then manage staff, Patricia, you're going to go... Oh, wait, they're different shifts.
I love that freshly baked smell.
So we have late, early, late. So we only have one. And I don't think I can actually change their shift right now, but I want 121. I will really want Dylan off of... Oh my goodness, guys. I'm going to have to pay more attention to their work speed, I think.
Perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
But I do want to make sure to have at least one. It's like Knox 121 and Patricia 128. They do not need to be on the same shift. So Dylan, maybe you'll pair up with Patricia, and then Nyla, you and Knox can work late. So I'll have to, because if I try to change them right now, yeah, it can only be changed at the end of the day. So I have to remember to switch Dylan to be an early shift at the end. So let's see. So that's something that we will do. Let me actually, I hope I don't forget. I'm sure I won't. I'm going to try to make a note to myself so I don't forget that. Let me move this out of the way though.
These were baked today.
I think I can get a screenshot of it without it being... I want to get those set up. So, but I also, yeah, let me just go from this side. Yeah, this works perfectly. So let's get a quick thumbnail. And then what we may do, guys, is actually... Oop, that shouldn't pop up. Okay. What we may do... Sorry about that. The Windows sound. We may go ahead and just wrap this one up from here, guys. I do thank you guys so much for sticking around and playing this game with me. If you are new to the channel, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying the content, guys, if you would like the video as well as leave me some comments. I do read each and every one of those, and I truly appreciate them so much. But guys, we have one more episode getting in the licenses for the grocery department, and then we are completely done with that. So we are making some progress, and I am so happy, and I cannot wait for the next one. Bye guys.